give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone while, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom wa abba. So you got this so-called Caucasian ruling over us, the wicked, the so-called white race, the red devils the Bible speaks of. Which, all right, you could look it up, all right. On February 29, 1892, the Supreme Court declared it says Supreme Court declares America a Christian nation, all right, in February 29th, 1892, all right. Supreme Court declared in Holy Trinity versus United States case that the historical record of America overwhelmingly demonstrated that the United States is a Christian nation. Now let's look up that word Christian. It says a Christian is a person who practices Christianity, a monotheistic religion based on the teachings of Jesus Christ, which we know there's no Jesus Christ. Christianity is the world's most popular religion, but I wanted to get the part with the Bible. Because it keeps saying Jesus, but I wanted to get where. Let me get the etymology. Here we go. And they must have changed it because, right when you used to pull up Christian, it'd say a believer in the Bible. But now you got to search it out. It says an AI overview. It says Christians believe in the Bible, the Word of God. But they also believe in Jesus Christ, which once again, there's no Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai. He is the Messiah that is spoken of in the word of Yahweh. They believe that the Bible is divinely inspired and that it says Jesus validated it, which Yahweh Shai is the true name, all right? What do Christians believe about the Bible? Christians believe that the Bible is the authoritative word of God. So with that, all right, with America being declared a Christian nation and the understanding that a so-called Christian would believe in the word of God. Well, this is from Exodus 23, verse 6. Thou shalt not wrestle the judgment of thy poor in his cause. NLT, in a lawsuit, you must not deny justice to the poor. And that's what's happening with Trump and his DIA. See, I put DEI lawsuit, and it brings up that they deal with racially discrimination. All right? So there's no justice here in America. There never was, but it shows you that there is no justice. Look, did FAA reject air traffic controllers based on race? See? So there's no justice here. So may the Lord rebuke you. It says McDonald's sued over Latino scholarships after backing off some DEI practices. See? Which I myself, I had a lawsuit with discrimination in Nebraska. And, there's no help. They pretty much just ignored me until like a year later, and then they called me back, and by then I was like, hey, I'm trusting in the Lord. I ain't even wasting my time, because there's no justice here. There's no peace here. The so-called white race, they were given the power to take peace from the earth, and that's evident with this red devil, the so-called white man in power today. He's taken away the peace that you once had, where you were able to actually drink out of the same water fountain, go through the same door, eat at the same restaurant as this so-called white race, the devil the Bible speaks of. But now it's going to become very violent here. It's going to become very violent, and the violence is going to be directed towards you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, because you are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right? And that's why the so-called white man, the red devil, is moving like that. All right? Because he is the Edomite. He is the red devil the Bible speaks of. All right? And he was created to take peace from the earth. All right? The only peace we have is in the prophecies, understanding that the Lord's going to take this devil down with great violence. All right? It tells you that in the Holy Scriptures. All right? And that's why they set up false teachers to teach you lies, because in the Bible, it talks about the destruction of this so-called white race. They're going to go into slavery under the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian to pay back for what they've done unto us. For 1,000 years, they're going to pay with 1,000 years of brutal slavery. It's going to be worse than what we suffered, because it's payback, bitch. Shalom to the elect. Wa abal babal.